What's up, Facebook? What's up, TikTok? What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Tanya Rochelle. What's up, TikTok? I have TikTok, YouTube, and whoever else is on. I just felt really, really motivated to come on here and talk. And when I get that way, I come on here and talk. The thing that was on my mind was about vibration, energy. One thing that is kind of my motivation and what I want to share is like whenever you feel yourself like you're on a lower vibration, you're not really where you want to be, where you need to be. If you're an entrepreneur like myself, I don't work, I don't talk to people, I don't deal with people when I'm feeling that way. Why? If you're not feeling good, you're on a low vibration, all you're gonna do is attract low vibration. And for whatever reason, that you're feeling, you're feeling low energy. For me, I had to just kind of, you have to self-correct. I don't know, hopefully you understand what I mean. It's like you just don't feel high. You don't feel like you're up. You have to be in tune with yourself. When you're feeling that way, stop if you can. You gotta stop. Because if you continue on, it's going to be the same. If you're feeling that way, your day probably hasn't been that way. And it doesn't have to be awful, but to say like myself and the experiences that I have, I do a lot of over the phone, I talk to, I conduct business over the phone and over the internet. So I'm talking to people, or, we have meetings and trainings and things like that. And that energy, believe it or not, it's going to transfer over. And so you'll notice your effectiveness, your performance is down. So what do? You got to fix it. You gotta elevate yourself in terms of your vibration. And I was looking at something today with Bob Proctor. Man, if you're not on Bob Proctor, you need to check him out, because he did a whole, a lot of videos talking about vibration or, frequency. And it's just a matter of, look at where you're at. How did you get to where you are? And you think about it. Some of the decisions that you made, or some of the experiences that you were having. And that's got you there, but you're trying to get up here. And so that means you can't be focusing on problems, because the more you focus on the problem, or the more you complain about the problem, the more you're going to have more reason to complain about the problem. And I saw a quote today from Neville Goddard, and it says, "You are only limited by weakness of attention and poverty of imagination." Now that's what really kind of got me going, and really kind of inspired me to just jump on live and talk about it, because I was like, such a timely message. You know, I speak to you on things that I have experience with. These are things that I'm actively doing and practicing, you know, feeling that way. And sometimes you may just overlook it and you'll look up in a few days have gone by and, you know, maybe you're not like in a bad mood, but you know, maybe you kind of snap a little bit over here. Your vibrations are, you know it, you can feel it. So, I mean, I won't go into a lot of explanation on that, but you can feel it. But what were you focusing on? Like, were you watching, like my case, sometimes I'm just on YouTube or even TikTok a little bit too much. You know, I done got into these things where they have these, like they're selling these beads and stuff and these crystals, and they do it on TikTok and they do it all night long. And it's like, I usually have never got it on before I go to sleep. And I noticed for about the past week or so, I've been looking at these things where they're selling these beads or selling these crystals. I've even bought some. So the whole TikTok made me buy it. But my point is, I kind of got off of my routine. I got off of what works, what keeps me at a higher vibration. And I noticed today, I stopped because I'm like, my performance is down. It's like I'm just not feeling it. I'm not getting into it. And I'm like, what's up? You know, so I had to stop and self-correct what's going on, talk to myself and just kind of figure out what's the funk about. And then I realized, I said, yeah, I've been off of my game. That's just it. It's no one to blame but myself. And you are only limited by weakness of attention, paying attention to the wrong thing, and poverty of imagination. Poverty of imagination, instead of keeping in mind the idea, the goal, the state that you desire to be, you know what I'm saying? Keeping that at the forefront of your mind, being that. We focus on things that don't serve us. And then we get the result. The lower vibration, the all the circumstances and situations that come along with that frequency. So you're gonna match it. So all the low vibration stuff that goes on, you know, poverty, sickness, fighting, you know, arguing, the low vibration. When you're there, you get it all. But higher, the higher vibration, the higher frequency, you know, love, peace, harmony, then you're there. And I hope I'm not confusing you know, but I just really wanted to just kind of talk about that and get that out. You may feel it, get in tune with yourself in terms of how you feel. How do you feel? Ask yourself, how do I feel? You know, do I feel good? Do I feel at peace? Do I feel at ease? Or do I feel irritated? Do I feel like, ugh? And if you're feeling like, ugh, the more you stay in that, oh, I'm sorry, looking at something on my phone. The more you stay in that, the more you attract more of that. Because that, you know, the complaining and the not being satisfied and things like that. And then, and I'm not saying that you are outwardly even saying this stuff. This could be stuff in your head. We complain and argue in our head all the time before we even say a word. And then, you know, and then you evidence is how you feel. It's how you feel. So I just wanted to share that as I was encountering that today and just saying, you know what, nope, we're here. We were there, but we are here. So you have to replace, no two objects can reside in the same place at one time. Physics, right? And it's the same with your feelings, your emotions, and vibration. So if the thoughts that you're having, the things that you're watching are making you feel lower at a lower vibration, then replace them. Think about things that make you feel better. I think about my goals. So what I do to get me there, if you're asking or wondering, I give thanks. And I'm really in a state of gratitude. And this I speak, even though it's nobody in here, but I speak that, the gratitude. Or I give thanks that today was a wonderful day, even though it technically at that moment when you were going through it, it didn't seem like it. But you give thanks that today was a wonderful day. And every day I come in here, I am just so excited to talk with my clients. I'm so thankful for the value I'm able to give, and they really appreciate it. And in them showing their appreciation, my clients, they stay with me, they send me referrals, they help me to build my business. You see how it goes? And the more you're thankful and saying how thankful you are for those things, the more you'll attract that, or whatever it is you're focusing on. I'm just speaking on one particular aspect as it pertains to like my business. So you will match the frequency, of what you're putting out. So you have to change the story that you're telling. You have to, turn the TV off. Maybe you don't need to listen to the gangster rap. I find like 528 hertz, or just, a higher vibration type music, something that makes you feel good instead of making you not feel good. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to jump on. I was inspired to get on here, so I did. And a lot of times I'm on here giving myself this message, and as a result, you benefit from it as well. I thank you so much. And this is your girl, Tanya Rochelle. Take care.